Alright. This time I won't be so cavalier. I thought I was safe, but, like, I don't know HP tables that well. Like, if you don't choose anything, I think it chooses the default name of Henry. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, two. Oops. There we go. I pressed the wrong button. Like, we're never told why he's up on the executioner's block. Just that he is, and the princess comes by and says, "Hey, don't kill this man, I'll talk to my dad." And that's it. Like, the manual is very, very sparse in, like, information. I was really disappointed when I bought the game how thin the manual was. I think it's like only like maybe like 6 pages. Just tells you how to play the game, gives like the most basic information. And movement in these dungeon sections are incredibly stiff. Like, you can move at angles, which you can't do in the overworld, but the walls say otherwise most of the time. But you can moonwalk, which is nice. But you can't strafe. Like, I feel like this would be so much better if you could strafe. So yeah, we're gonna go over here, spend the money he gave us on something other than herbs. There's you know, we're looking after ourselves first. But I do like the game's like has like a failsafe, like you can't soft lock yourself here. It's like, oh, you spent all my money here, have some more. You better go get those herbs. Come on, turn around. There we go. So now it's like the test of camaraderie or something like that. So now we gotta go to the Sir Sego guy who's trying to court the princess for marriage, and she keeps rejecting him. And he's got another letter for her that we have to deliver, even though it's only next door. We have to be the ones to do it. Oops. Overmash the start button. I didn't have to keep mashing there, but just have it. And now we gotta go to the society building and get our next mission, which is like escort Lord Sego or something like that. I don't know. The perfect guide for the full backstory. I don't know if a strategy guide was made for this game. Howdy, AI. Yeah, we live in a society. We had a state of execution, and now we have to join this society. How you guys doing today? I'm doing a lot better today. Yesterday I was just like so tired that I wanted to do a run, but just too many other things I needed to do, and I was just so exhausted in general. But today I'm feeling much better. This HD remake of Power of Darkside's amazing. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, this game was spearheaded by I can't remember his name. It's like, but he was the guy who was the main creator of Tower of Draga. He wanted to make, and go in a complete opposite direction a decade later, he wanted to make a beginner-friendly RPG. And boy howdy did he ever. Oh wow, big damage. Oh, nice for your. Sometimes you know how it is with HD remakes. Sometimes they just make changes for the worse. So now Sego's on the hunt, you know, because he's rich. He's a rich guy. And then, because basically we're chasing him down for payment. I don't know what we're doing here. But he's just like, hey, come to the cave at night, go alone, nothing bad's gonna happen. I'll give you the pay, give you what I owe you. But before we go in, we need to get level 3. Because clearly, we're not prepping for him setting a trap for us or anything. Yeah, nothing bad will happen. Totally not why my split's just labeled as bear. That's a wolf. You're right, it is. What was I thinking? So there's a note at the entrance of the cave that says, "Okay, go to the back of the cave. I'll be waiting there for you," and all that stuff. Man, Ancient Roman's a good game, though. You know it. Oh, gotta get in front of it. Opening this for a free herb. Because, like, money's gonna be tight early on. This cave is great, yeah. Absolutely fantastic cave. Oh no, it's a giant bear. Who could have saw that coming? Giant bear with the club, even. So at level 3, this fight's pretty free, but still gotta be careful. And get a free great herb, really nice. And then we make it out of the cave. Now we're chasing Sego down, who's like in town for some like romance festival or something like that. And we steal the spotlight from him. Oh, I have more money now too. I really don't know how many I should buy, because it's like you can really never have enough. And now we need to get level 6. We're already level 4, so it's good. But I gotta make these fights easier, so we gotta get a bit more. How do you take Tyrion? So we need to go up here to this forest clearing, and for some reason, a horse appears. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember the story all that well. So now we move really fast, and we got a horse, but mostly want the horse because it lets. I believe it lets us do a little bit more damage. Deathclaw. Well, we take less damage, which is important. Oh yeah, we're doing way more damage, because now we got a spear instead of a boring old sword. And that's why my run died, the first one. Because I didn't get up here in time. And I just let myself die because I wasn't healing myself. But now we're really strong. So now we want to get level 6 for the dragon fight. Technically you could do level 5, but it's a lot slower. Because you have to heal a lot more. And you do a lot less damage. You know it. I'm just so shameless like that. Jeez, nice crit. Oh, it's true. There's a whole plot line with horses later. It really is. It's just a thing, and I love it. It doesn't get old. Bong. So there are other enemies to fight, but it seems like we're just only getting wolves. So there should be bandits here as well, and I think bandits give a little bit more EXP, but I could be wrong. Maybe in this specific area only wolves show up. No damage. Probably the only time we'll ever see that. Aside from, like, actually guarding. Because, like, guard in this game is neat. Perfect win. You get more money if you get a perfect win, I believe. Yeah, just a little bit more money. By the end of the game, we'll be pretty flush on cash. It's just getting to that point. Oh man, we got ambushed. How could you get this ambush, horse? Ooh, big money. And this money will help us later, because we need to get the 700 gold armor upgrade. Nice, nice. Fast encounter. There we go. Finally, a different enemy. Because the guards give, I think, like 14 EXP instead of 9. It's not much more. That's right, get crit. There we go, finally. So now, the reason we have this horse is because there's a canyon in between us and the temple, and we gotta jump over it. The guard is a werewolf, and there's a dragon here. Somehow Sego put a dragon here. Vicious fangs. It can do a breath attack. Yo, hey, C. Colin, thanks. Yeah, there's the breath attack. No reason to be stingy. Nice crit. Dragon defeated. Probably didn't need to heal, but I'd rather be safe than die. Nice, another great herb. Now we save the princess, and she joins our group. And now we're up in the fairy world. I don't remember if I have an orb to equip. I do. Okay, it's already equipped. So you have to equip the fairy to an orb to use magic. Let's see. Then we want to go up here. And then we need to grind some levels here. Actually, what's my money at? 420, okay. So we need to grind 700 gold. Oh man, where are the encounters? There we go. Wow. Killed all the wolves, but we're in a different place now. So Corrin's thing, she can cast magic. And it becomes really useful, especially in conserving HP for Henry, because guard in this game is basically like a full damage guard unless they do a party attack. But we also want to get level 9 at some point. Or... no, level 11. Yeah, we need level 11, that's right. We need 700 gold and... oops. I did not want to come into town. Okay. So we need to grind till 700 gold and level 11. Isn't her response. Hey, this game, no expense spared. Oh man, I am just not getting the encounters. But yeah, so basically we want to grind to level 11, if only because, it'll make a later section easier where the enemies are much more difficult to grind off of. I'm not sure. The current world record, I think, is like a little under 4 hours, but it's not optimized at all. It's basically just like a proof of concept run. So yeah, now we got the Fairy Puck as well, who saved us and brought us here. And fairies level up too. And when they level up, the magic they're attached to does more damage, I believe. Or if it's a healing spell, it heals more. Basically, yeah, there's 3 spells in this game. You have an attack magic, you have a healing magic, and a haste magic. And very simple. Like I said, this game was like designed for people who are new to RPGs. But hopefully under 4 hours. Like, this is going to be my first run, and I'm basically just relying on notes that I did study through. Thanks. So right now our goal is to get 700 gold so that we can do more damage and take less damage. What are we at? 615, okay. That's easier to keep track of. Nice. Ambushes don't really mean much, though, because they still, like, turn around before you, really, do anything. 615, so 675. So one more ghost fight would give me enough money to get the armor upgrade. You can upgrade the princess's armor, but it's a lot less useful. But we will do it at the end game because the boss does AoE attacks, and if you don't upgrade her armor, she will get one shot. And recovering from a death is really painful. But by the end of the game, we'll be like level 32 or so. Like casually, you'll probably be higher. If only because, like in the speedrun, we eventually start buying items to avoid encounters. Howdy, Damper. Thanks. Okay, so now we do. We're gonna do a bit more damage, and we're already taking a little less damage, 9 instead of 11. So, like, our goal right now is to get level 11, and we'll have a decent chunk of money as well. Although, like, when we get level 9, we'll fight the Trent, and then... we'll grind some more. Yeah. Right? Look, she's totally into it. She'll do anything for Henry. Oh, wow, I was already level 9. Whoops. I was not paying attention to my levels at all. I was too busy focused on money. Alright, let's go fight that Trent. I thought that was a cutscene. No, it was just loading new music. So for this fight, we're just gonna guard and let Corrin do the damage. Because this guy hurts. Gotta get that cash money, yeah. And see, you can just guard the entire amount of damage, which is like really, really good. But like, you can waste turns if you guard when you don't need to, because basically it's just the way to end the guard. But like it wastes an extra turn if you guard and don't get hit during that time. Yeah, exactly. It does, doesn't it? But in Japanese, it says Trent. militarized Geoduck. Oh, right, Gooey Duck. Yeah, thank you. I can't help it, childhood stuff. But yes, Gooey Duck. Oh wow, yeah, that extra level really made a difference. Now we got the Water Seed. Nice, nice. One thing I did forget to buy was buy more healing items. Because it'll be a while before we can buy more. And now we're level 11. That's good. Okay, nope. So one annoying thing in this game is that you can get poisoned. It's extremely rare. But the only way to cure it is an item or sleeping at the inn. Yo, Nakarashi, Meowdy, thank you. So now we're going all the way up to this waterfall here where we're going to meet with the Queen of the Fairies. And now we're inside Fenrir. We're inside his belly right now. The Queen of the Berries. And now we're gonna go tickle Fenrir's armpit or something like that. And now we got a zombie who's definitely not a zombie. Youch. I need a guard with him. Look, I don't write this stuff. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna tickle his armpit, and then that will lower the water level. There's a lot of recolors. You'd think with all like the space they have on the CD that they would spend more time making new models. I mean, you didn't even notice that the zombies are recolored bandits. I'm gonna save here. I guess so. Okay, now we're in an abandoned ship, looking for another fairy who got lost here. So we want to go this way. Oh, we gotta go forward, then turn. No enemies in here, pretty chill. Oh, we gotta go downstairs first. And then we gotta go over here, because we need this. Yep. It's that kind of movement. So now we got a new attack. Basically, this game has like sort of input commands, where if you hold a direction, if you input a command before pressing attack, you do a special attack, and that one's really important because it does a significant chunk of damage. Especially at one point, we'll be going solo. Turn around. Actually, I should have just backed away instead of turning around. So I'm gonna do that. Use the strength water. Increase Henry's strength. What's interesting about this game is that if you use those stat upgrade items in combat, instead of in the menu, it upgrades for both characters. So if you really wanted to, you could upgrade both character stats at the same time, but like strength on her isn't all that useful. I think we want to go this way, yes. So now we're going to save another fairy. And then we find a manta ray who flies us across the water. But that's all he does. Okay, now we need to go this way. Ooh, 2 dark armors. Whoa, big damage. So the nice thing about the Princess's magic is that it hits all the enemies when there's multiple enemies, because like Henry can only attack one enemy at a time. And Henry's guarding skills just being put to work. Yeah. Well, that just means that there's 2 of them, and the one on the right shaking means that's the one that's active right now. Okay, good. Henry leveled up. So we need to go up here, where the other fairy, the third fairy, is trapped. And then we need to go in here. Then we need to go talk to this person, I think? Yeah, and you talk to this person, they'll give us the wind seed to get the rock to fly away. Oh man, this is a rough encounter again. And now the princess is faster than Henry. So now we're going to use the wind seed to blow away the rock. Because that's how it works. Then we got to do the same thing again, except this time save some kid with rope with the green seed or something like that. Ooh, ogre. So a lot of this now is just going to be Henry guarding because everything wrecks him. Oops. So, like, the instance of the enemy using AoE attacks. But notice how the ogre is a recolored bear. But the enemy using AoE attacks can be dangerous too, because then if you're guarding, you lose a turn guarding and you could just die really easily. So it's a lot of it's just being careful. Okay, now our other fairy leveled up too. Although we can't equip the other fairy right now because we only have one orb, but we'll be getting another orb soon. I'm gonna heal Henry because he probably will die. Herb, Henry, there we go. And you get that nice fanfare every time you open up the menu. Oops, mashed a little too hard. Howdy, Kari. This is definitely a game. Okay, now we need to go save this kid. I don't want to be here. I want to be here. So both the inn and the save point can heal you, but only the inn can recover your if you're poisoned. But they also charge different rates. Like, the inn is a flat rate, but the save point depends on how much health you need healing. Mashed too much again. So now we made it across the hole. Then enter the next town, 1,500 gold. So we saved the kid. And he got a good scolding. And now we got a fire seed. Now, grind 1,500 gold. Because we need the armor upgrade. Oh, unicorns. These guys are annoying because they only use an AoE attack. But hey, now I can finally use Fog Mirage for more damage. It has a horn. I'm gonna use an herb. Ooh, nice crit. The horn is taped on. Like, the unicorns are going to be our most annoying encounter because you have to use resources to heal. Yeah. Since you can't block their attacks. No, I did not want to do that. That's what I get for mashing. Yeah. So you can also swap the party member's position, because like, you could upgrade Corin enough to, or the princess enough to turn her into a decent tank, but like, why would you? So yeah, this is like the point where we're just grinding a lot of money right now. Whoops, I did not mean to go in here. I meant to go up this way. I wish I'd get a different encounter right now. Like, but the unicorn is like the most common encounter. Oh no. It explains everything. There we go, finally a better fight. But yeah, Corrin's magic goes up with like her levels, I believe, like the type of magic it uses. He's invincible. So yeah, for whatever reason, there's like a lot of people living inside Fenrir's stomachs. I guess he's pretty chill. He's pretty chill about it. I'm gonna heal Henry. Just because, in case if you get crit on, that'd probably kill him at this point. Ooh, an ogre. So yeah, grinding's kind of slow just because like Henry just gets his butt whooped if you don't guard with him. Yeah, it is the bear. Henry's gonna get hurt. This should kill. Yeah. Let's see where our money's out, because I need 1,500 before leaving this area. Oop, wrong menu. And we are at 800. Woo, we got a long ways to go. Yo, we ambushed the unicorn. Doesn't mean anything, but we ambushed it. Like, the unicorns are probably the fastest fights, if only because Henry is forced to attack as well. But now we can kill the unicorns much more quickly now that we level up. Yeah, if it wasn't for like this big grind, this would be a lot faster. Oh, you did Sandstorm. Unfortunate. Like, oops. I press the wrong button. Guard. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, I actually ran out of MP. Let's use a great herb. I didn't want to do that. Hell yeah. Yikes. Well, hopefully Corin levels up. Yeah, aim for the shins. Well, more like, it would be nice if the grinding was smoothed out a bit more, but like, all the grinding is like front-loaded. Because after a certain point, we won't need to grind anymore, we'll just fight things along the way. What's my HP at? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well I'm glad she leveled up, because she... running out of MP, that was the first for me. Maybe I should add a split for getting 1500 gold. I don't like that, honestly. But maybe exiting Fenrir would be a good split. Because like we're near the exit. Because basically what happens is that we're trying to pull out one of the orbs that we need, and doing so causes Fenrir to sneeze because we're tickling his nose, I guess. There's a lot of tickling going on in this game. What's funny is that the fairies have their own EXP pool. They're not shared with the player characters. Because at the final boss, you get 0 EXP, but for some reason the fairies still level up. Oh, her force leveled up because Puck leveled up. Now she has mid-force. Big damage. Ooh, we got Sage Fruit, nice. If I recall, Sage Fruits recover MP. Where's the money at? 1,000. We still got 500 to go. crit. I don't know if that was a good idea. Okay, it's fine. It was a good idea. I doubt it, then maybe Corrin will level up. Henry leveled up, nice, nice. I am running low on resources, which is kind of annoying. Okay, Muffin leveled up. Nice. I don't have to worry about healing her now. So unicorns also give us the least amount of gold. Ogres give the most, I believe. Dang, Henry, you're still so slow. Yeah. I shouldn't even bother attacking with him. So we still got a ways to go. But, like, this is important because we do need to grind up levels. As you can see, I need to be level 21 by the next major boss fight. Nice crit. Because, like, I won't say, like, we don't have a specific route for levels, but it is pretty tight, because, like, you're basically at the minimum level you could really do the final boss at by the end of the game. Like, if you're any lower, you probably will get wrecked. Or you probably won't be able to survive, rather. Down to 1 herb. So the bit of worry here is I should have bought more herbs early on, or back when we got into Fender, because there's no more shops. But we should be okay. Guarding, yeah, guarding was right. I'll attack next turn with Henry, because like, if I can 2-turn this fight, that would help speed things up a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so 2 casts of magic and 1 hit with Henry will kill. Just something I'll have to keep in mind. I probably won't be able to, but I'm sure if this gets into RPG Limit Break, the more runs I do, the easier it'll be to keep in my head. Because a lot of it's just like, don't attack with Henry. Because he's just gonna get wrecked. And of course he got tired of guarding. What a jerk. That's the downside of ambushes too. Is if you ambush, you're more likely to get tired of guarding and just waste a turn. Yeah, pretty much. Look, Henry is a lady killer, not an enemy killer. Now we got a unicorn. No! The unicorn dodged! Yeah. That's so rare. Like, that's the first dodge we've had all game. That's that rare. And because of that, I had to use my last healing item. Like, if Henry doesn't level up here, I might need to go back to town. And heal. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Everyone's leveling up. Ooh, nice. One-shot the unicorn. Those levels are paying off now. Let's see, where are we at? 1323. Almost there. Ooh, nice. Well, at least I got a great herb now. If I need to heal again. May as well attack. This should kill the ogre. Like I said, ambushes are a detriment in this game. It's just like kind of funny because usually ambushes are what you want. They just make things harder. Like if I were to change like one thing, it would make it so that guard doesn't get you tired. It just on your next turn you can choose to guard again, or something. And the fairy that we're going to assign to our haste magic is leveling up nicely. Because healing magic you get super late in the game. Like for most of the game you rely on healing items. But it's at a certain point, you basically turn the princess into a heal bot because everything just does so much damage that you're constantly having to heal. At least as far as like bosses are concerned. Regular enemies aren't so unforgiving. Okay, enemy's gonna get tired of guarding. Yep. I should have healed with Henry. Because now I have to heal in the menu, and it's only going to heal one person. And 1488, nice. That's good enough. Yeah, may as well just do damage, because you never know, it could get a crit and one-shot the enemy. But hey, we can finally move on now. The long grind is over. And everyone's leveled up too. Nice, nice. Don't have to worry about going to the thingy. So now we finally orb, but it's covered in orb soil, so we gotta eat that. Now we're somewhere. Now we need to go to this town here. Oh yeah, that's right, the manta ray helps us out. Okay. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for. So yeah, we got blown out. Not what I want. Okay, yeah, we need to get to Water Seed. Let's save Smith. Here we go. Item shop. Need to buy some healing items. Oh, only sells the big ones. Okay, never mind. Need to equip the second fairy. Let's go ahead and do a safety save. So yeah, if you're at full health, they won't ask if you want to heal. Let's see. Go here. Now we're here. Let's see. I do have stuff to sell, so I should have done that. What are you? In item shop. Yeah, let's scroll up my notes. Okay, now we need to go this way. So now we have a wet arm golem. But now we're taking less damage, which is important. But we still don't want Henry taking damage, because healing items are at a premium. Yeah, a wet arm golem. Surely that's a thing in D&D, right? I should have bought an antidote there. I think I could have bought an antidote. Like, I just want to buy one as a safety. Because, like I said, it's really annoying. Oh yeah, now we get the slow, loud attack. But see, now we're getting a lot more money. It was just kind of rough before. So now we're talking to Undine again. Then we need to go up here. Coyotes. Bite. It's like the only time I'm really going to worry about attacking is if, like, the enemy is just going to do AoE attacks that I can't do anything about. Where guarding wouldn't make sense. Death Claw Strike. So we're not too concerned about Corrin's levels. It's definitely Henry's levels that we're more concerned about. Another Wet Arm Golem. Nice, nice. Now we need to go to this town. And go here. I believe... Oh yeah, we need to go to this building. So we need to go in here twice for whatever. And we want the mirror. That's a Smith. Save. And then go over here where the music changes, and then we get an encounter. Whoa, another encounter. Like, don't get me wrong, I need the EXP in the levels. Or the items in the levels. Or the money in the levels. I'll eventually get there. Oh man, we're right near where we need to be too. Sandman. Of course the Sandman's just an ogre. No, it did Sandstorm. It did Sandstorm again. I did not want to guard, but I was just mashing the button. Because it makes the text go by a little bit faster if you confirm it. And now we use the mirror on the giant portrait of Sego in the middle of the desert for some reason. And it lets us go in this secret area. And get this chest. I don't remember what the Sun Mist does. I think it's like a full heal, maybe. And another, like, trident of junctions here. A wood soldier. Definitely made out of wood. Another ambush, oh no. Okay, good. This time he was faster. Nice. The Hand of Glory. And then there's an encounter we're going to do over here that just gives really good money and XP. It gives like a good item too, if I recall. I shouldn't have done that. I think we need like 15,000 gold for the final upgrade for Henry. Quite a lot. Water. Can use that on Orin. Oh yeah, auto revive. Yeah, really useful. I think you actually, yeah, you have to actually use the item in battle in order for it to work. The chest was a mimic, oh no! Oh no. It's so weird. Poison is such a rare thing to get hit by in this game, and I keep getting hit by it. I don't think Panacea cures poison. Oh, it does. Awesome. Oh, I wasted an herb. Because it seems like Panacea also cured my HP. Okay, Lizard Man. New sprite. Yeah, it's like, may as well just do damage. Oh man, nice crit. So, like, our next money goal is 3,000 gold to be able to get the next armor upgrade. Oh, can't go that way. And then this way, I believe. Ooh, just one wood soldier. I should have attacked. Yeah. It's dead. We're doing really good on levels, at least. And we got a turn here. Then we got that jellyfish there. If there was only one foe here, I would just attack with Henry for the kill, but because there's two of them, another one will come by and just deal damage. Left here. We're almost out of this dungeon. Although we keep getting encounters. Ambush the lizard man. Oh no, no! I didn't want that. You know, that might be a good way to deal with ambushes, though, since it does waste a turn. Without, like, letting them get a turn in. That's a good idea. Just like when I really need to manage my HP. Blinding Sand, that's like the item that lets you run away from fights. Now we found Sego doing something evil here, and he's like, hey, get out of here, none of your business. Oops, didn't want to go here. Okay, now we need to go back to Undyne, and then we have to go back here. Yeah, good thing I didn't guard. Go here for a cutscene with Undyne. She tells us that we need to go back to the human world because some dude is like causing trouble. Trying to merge the two worlds. Basically, there's a barrier between this world and the lower world. To separate the humans from the fairies. Because I guess they can't coexist or something. And some evil dude is trying to merge the two worlds together so he can gain control of both worlds. You know, the big plot reveal is that the princess is actually a fairy. And she's the daughter of Undyne. Go here. And now we gotta borrow the paraglider. Hey Bunyan, I'm going pretty good. Just doing my first speed run. What's my money at right now? Nowhere near enough. Yep, this is Sega Saturn. Ooh, I did not want to go in here. I went in here even though I didn't want to go in here. Definitely gonna sell that. May as well get the next upgrade here. Okay, now we need to go south here. And jump down this colorful hole. That'll let us go back to the human world. Let's see. Now we're on a boat. And we need to go here. And... wait. We're facing west. Oh, we need to go here. And now we got a. Now we're basically we got picked up by a boat because the princess is with us. We are able to tell them to take us back to the capital. And then we go back to the boat. And basically we're here to pick up horses, and we have to go deliver them. And then you go south. And we ambushed a pirate. Look at that beautiful pirate. And range 22 now, nice. We're ahead of our levels. So now we're going to the next town to deliver the horses, I guess. Just a vulture. That's definitely a vulture. Yeah, for now we're pretty good on everything. Like, we got a nice armor upgrade. Now we can just generate money. So now we got a horse that's suffering from constipation. Okay, so we need to do something about it. Luckily, there's a magic fruit that'll cure the horse's constipation. And all the NPCs are just getting in my way. So now we need to go west. There's going to be an oasis over here. Alright. I feel like I walked past the oasis. Oh no, a land turtle. Let's do this. There we go. So that's my solution for dealing with ambushes. Just swap positions. Did I just... I'm getting punished for, like, losing sight of the oasis, I guess. Oh wow, we got our force upgraded to level 3. Much bigger damage now. Mega Force. There it is. I went too far. Now we got the Miracle Fruit. Oh well. So now we get a fun cutscene here where the horse... Like, we bring back the Miracle Fruit, and one of the fairies just eats it instead, and so gives the horse some food from the upper world, and causes the horse to be able to speak, and also grow wings, turning into a Pegasus. Okay. So head south. So yeah, now there's a flying horse on the loose. And it's not ours, it just flew off and did its own thing. Mega Force. Nice, we can one-shot those now. So basically, we need to get a navigator. That's why we're going over here. Because we can't get back to the capital because it's a very difficult portion of water to navigate. Ooh. Let's do that. Oh, Henry. You're not very bright, are you? It's like, Princess, why are we swapping positions? And why are we in battle formation? Oh, no reason. Yeah, Henry isn't paid to be bright, that's true. So we need to go in here. Basically, Gotta go pick up our navigator. Although our navigator has a bit of a gambling debt. And we go here. I think I was supposed to go there first and then talk to the navigator. My father's dying words. And somehow just we don't need the navigator, all we need is his rudder that he, for some reason, is carrying with him. So now we just gotta follow the coast again. So we can sail the shallow waters if we have the rudder for some reason. So I guess that's how boating works. Okay, yeah, it's just one. Look, no one's being paid to be bright in this game. It's great. Now we ambushed a gargoyle. Death Ray. Oh yeah, we'll take my Mega Force. So yeah, a lot of things are gonna happen soon. Once we get to the capital, basically the princess is gonna leave us to try to convince her dad. Turns out her dad's terrible. Her dad is under a spell or under some sort of evil control, and locks her up. Oh no, the shade dodged. Gonna get to deal with this really long attack. And we go in. Well, as I say, we go in that way, and that'll let us sail into the capital. But the Shade decided otherwise. Yo, me too. Wait. Okay, we have to go here. And there's rain. And apparently it's because we tore a hole in the space between the upper world and the lower world. Yeah. And now we're just going to leave. And now we're being autopiloted to the capital because we have to navigate a very specific route in order to avoid hazards in the water. After the drawbridge, okay. And the princess is going to leave us to try to convince her dad to stop what's going on. Ah, go away. It's the end. Now we finally get to go to this other town that's just kind of always been there, but we just never had a reason to go there. And suspiciously, the princess is here. Now we need to go to the inn, which is right here. And now we're going to find out that the princess is actually a succubus, and we knew the whole time, but we slept with her anyways. It's a pretty easy fight. We might have to heal, but we'll see. Princess beat. Oh man, throwing the jams on us. Nice. So now we need to go actually save the princess. But we can't get into the castle because the drawbridge is a problem. A doppelganger, that's funny. Take that, doppelganger. You can't even take one hit. But we're pretty strong right about now, which is good, because we need all the help we can get. Because we're going to be flying solo for a while, and fights are a lot tougher when you're solo. So we're going to get our trusty steed. And of course get an encounter. Man, there sure are a lot of people lookalikes. And now we do less damage because we're on the horse. Funny how that works out. Oh man, we're just getting hit with the encounters. Now we got an assassin, another recolor. Although a more elaborate one. Big money. We're going to be spending a lot of that money. Yeah. I'll be safe. Okay, now we're going to storm the castle. The guards just kind of let us in once we're past the gate. It's kind of funny. Okay. Now the fights are going to be tough for a bit. Because we're so low. We need to keep our health up. But hey, leveling up also keeps our health up. Take a left here. Like, these guys are gonna be the problem enemies. But because we're pretty high leveled, we're gonna be pretty okay. Like, we're pretty over leveled right now. Nice crit. Oh man, now in my head, like, seeing the word gargoyle, I'm thinking of how they say gargoyle in Japanese in Nadia. Especially how Jean says it. Gargoyle? That was a really good show. Like, I watched it for the first time late last year. It was really, really good. Smile it on. Yeah, I should heal. I'd like to see. So I wonder why the castle has just like random like beasts hanging about. Like, I get the knights. I can even understand the gargoyles, but why like coyotes? Oh, I forgot to split the succubus. later. Crow Knight. Looks like a lizard man to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to heal. Howdy, Chitin. This is Airs Adventure for the Sega Saturn. A very interesting RPG that's meant to be like Mystic Quest in a way. But they didn't really understand the assignment. Wait. I wanted to get an item here. Never mind. It's up this way. Yep, this is on the same exact console as Grandia. Oh man, 2 enemies.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Tower of Draga, Chitin? It's a famous arcade game in Japan from the early 80s that's notorious for being very obtuse and difficult. But it was super, super duper popular because it was like a collaborative effort to figure out in the game. Oh, I leveled up. Whoops. Okay, go this way. It was a big deal in Japan, but basically the guy who spearheaded Tower of Draga was spearheaded this game. But like, and it went in the complete opposite direction of making a very player-friendly game. It was like he wanted to make like someone's first RPG kind of difficulty, but the game was so poorly received when it came out. But it's like a really cheap game, so it's not like one of those like bad games that goes for a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I applaud the effort. They have some interesting ideas, but it needed a little bit more time in the oven. Like, there's some good ideas here. Yeah, the art style. I like it. It's not good, but I like it. Dark Suffering.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like normally we have 2 characters with us, but our party member, the princess, got kidnapped. So we are going to save her.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's in her castle. She's basically, she went home to convince her father, the king, to stop some evil plans that are going on. And I guess the king's under some evil influence. And she got put to sleep with a spell. So we have to go rescue her and wake her. And of course, it's a kiss from someone she loves. That's the only thing that can wake her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This game is entirely hallways. So we saved the princess. I need to restock on items. And then I'm gonna go save as for safety. I skipped the cutscene. Back in town, heal on some items. Then, oh, I need to update these notes. So now we're gonna fight Seago. He's challenging us to a duel for the princess's heart. And this is I won't say it's a scripted fight, but it's basically we're fighting on the horse. So, yes. Well, unless we're on the horse, then it's faster. But we only get the horse a couple of times in the game. Okay, careful, because he can crit me and just obliterate my health. Because when I was like going through the route of this game, he did a crit attack and did 100 damage and obliterated me. Oh, nice crit. hidden crossbow. Hey, I remember to split. Yeah, the Han's doing the work. Okay, I need to go to the item shop. Actually, I need to sell stuff. Yeah. It's definitely not for everybody. So I need to go to the blacksmith now, which I believe is... no, not there. Here it is. So I'm upgrading the princess's equipment a little bit, even though she's not in a position where she'll normally take damage, but we're reaching that point to where enemies are start using area effect attacks more often. Save. Yeah, because basically it's set up in a way to where the person in the front is always going to get attacked for damage, but some enemies do area of effect attacks to where they can hit the entire party and you can't block those. Iron King.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not nowadays to catch up. I helped playtest it, so I got some affinity for it. Or helped playtest the fan translation, rather. Ooh, outspeed us. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. So guarding this game is basically you can block the damage entirely, but it's like a negative trade-off. If you guard and the enemy doesn't do a single target attack, you lose a turn, which is like really obnoxious. But luckily most enemies just do single target attacks. Yep, pretty much. Exactly, you know it. But we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. We're actually hitting that point to where things are just going to start rushing to the end. So we need to come here to deal with Sego for one last time. I think he gets killed or something. Horse trotting noises. And so now bad things are happening. The evil dude, I forget his name, it's just like, aha, my plans are for world domination are coming along nicely. Stop me if you can, kind of thing. Or no, never mind. That's not what happens. Undyne, the queen of the fairies, says like, "Hey, bad things are happening." Sure. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. It's gonna waste time, but I really gotta go. Okay, I feel so much better now. Okay, board the ship. Thank you. Kraken. So a lot of the time Henry's just going to be guarding, if only just because it saves on resources. Like money's like... We're better on money now, but it's still tight. Like, most of the grinding is honestly early in the game, thankfully. Is our DPS. Bubble baths. I have no idea. Mega Force. Nice. Now here. So Lord Demos, that's the name of the evil guy. He wants the orb, and so he's following us. So he has his bird following us around. So get some free pepper. Very important. Head west. We'll see him soon enough. He's not the final boss, of course. It's never like that, but he's a big bad guy. Get in the town. So now we trade the pepper for the orb, and it turns out the orb's a fake, but the bird steals it. These. Oh, alright. I wasn't paying attention that we were ambushed.
Yeah.
I probably should have healed. Okay, we're fine. Phew. No, that we ambushed. We did the ambushing. I wasn't paying attention that we ambushed. I was more busy reading my notes on what to do next. Yo, princess, you're being a bit slow. But I'm definitely a lot more focused now that I went to the restroom. That was definitely the big thing. Like, I was just reaching the point where I had to go. I believe that's that armor I bought is our last big money spend. Like, after this, it's basically just buying items for the final boss. And, no, not buying... Well, buying items for the final boss, but also, buying items to avoid encounters. Whoa! Just murdered my princess. Princess, no! Yeah, if somebody dies, we get a whole scene of their death. Yeah, she's still dead. She's just fine outside of battle. I think I have a revival, yes. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Taken by surprise. Ugh. Oh, Henry. Back. Guard. But like the really OP thing about magic is like in group fights is it does damage to every enemy. So like while Henry can only attack one enemy at a time and it's always the one in front, the magic hits everyone. I'm amazed that, like, I leveled up her armor twice and she still gets destroyed by enemies. There you are. So I need to go in here for a cutscene. It smells like orb soil. So the orbs we collect, when they get buried they turn orb soil stuff. I don't know. It's very strange. Well, now she can survive that attack at least. But at least we won't have to get we don't have to rely on healing items too much longer. We'll get the healing spell soon, finally. But it's still useful to have them. Yep. And when they level up, Corrin's magic gets stronger. There's 3 fairies, although we only have 2 right now. We're about to get the 3rd one equipable. Because basically you need the orb and the fairy, but we've had the fairies for all the time, but we're only now just getting the 3rd and final orb. Oh man, an encounter right before where we need to be. A Highlander. Ooh. game by one of those games. Oh, it's really random whether or not it's like that. Sometimes you can go a really long time without encounters, and sometimes you just get encounters constantly. Fairies and orbs. Now we got Kettle. So now we can use healing magic, yay! Get another cutscene where Lord Sego, or not Sego, Lord Demos is like, hey, give me that orb. And we're like, not over our dead bodies. He's like, okay, I can make that happen. So now we gotta go deal with him. Shaman. If I recall, these guys cast magic. Yep. Oh, no, they don't. I mean, they cast magic, but I think you can block it. Because usually you can block, and you can block single target attacks, but not multi-hit attacks. But we'll see. I don't remember these guys. Okay, you can't block that. Like, this game has like a little neat idea where you can enter special button directions when you're attacking to do special attacks. But there's, like, the downside is that, one, there's only 3 special attacks in the game, and only 2 of them are useful. Like, the second one you get doesn't do any extra damage, it's just extra inputs. It's not entirely pointless, because like I said, the second one is entirely pointless, but in general, like, it's useful because it really increases the damage you do by quite a bit. But, since we're guarding often... but like, for like, the guys like these that do AoE attacks, it's nice to be able to do extra damage. But we don't have the third one yet. We only have the first one. I'm going to skip in the second one. It's kind of out of the way. And like I said, it's not very useful. Like, it literally does the same damage as the Fog Mirage. But the third one does a significant increase in damage. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And by doing that, it'll let the ambush like normalize so that like blocking won't be a detriment to me or attacking. That way I don't have to like pick up my health. Yeah, I shouldn't bother to deal damage. It just hurts too much. Zoro the cockatrice. Rooster. You know it. Chicken Boo. So now we're going to this churchy town. That's not... Okay, no, I remember now. Down here. He's not a man. I haven't thought about Chicken Boo in a long time. Alright, now we're going into a very, very laggy part of the game for whatever reason. Like, look at this frame rate. It's beautiful. Like, for whatever reason, they zoomed it really far out and put in a lot of polygons that the engine just was not designed to handle. And look at that speed. It's cinematic. And we gotta turn slowly. There we go. And then we gotta enter this room. There's stuff in here, but we don't have to actually look at it. Maybe. So, like, there's something in there, but it's, like, not our problem. And then we can walk through this room again. And now we're gonna get the final ability, which I think is like up-down attack. Yeah, no, it's just bad. So up, and then this way. And then this way. And then I think we want to go this way. I need to update these notes to make them a bit more clear for this section. Whoops, I forgot. I'm not paying attention that we're getting ambushed. Or that we're ambushing. And I really need to. This way. A skeleton. Oh, have it. Okay, no, it's down up. Down, up, attack. I couldn't remember if it was up, down, or down, up. Because the second one's like backward or something like that. Yeah, see, much bigger damage. I didn't see what level Henry is now. I want to see what level he is. 31. Okay, we're doing really good on levels. Now we're gonna fight the priest. Demos Chemos. he's one of the evil dudes. Do that. Yes. Oh yeah, exactly what it looks like. Heart squeeze. So I have to watch out for my health. Because it's gonna immediately go into another fight, and if we don't level up, our health might be in a bad situation. Whoops, I did not want her in the guard. Yeah, it is. It's great. I don't know why it loops, but it's hilarious. Gonna be careful and heal. So we got lucky on that Demos fight because he can put up a barrier that makes him immune to damage for a short period of time, and he didn't do it. I didn't. Ooh, nice crit. This guy can put a fairy to sleep. Ideally, you don't want him to do that. And if he does do it, you don't want him to do it on the healing fairy. So, like, healing items are still useful for that reason. Blast. Muffin.
Yeah.
Luckily, Muffin's my speed one. I don't know the name of the third fairy, but I know Puck and Muffin. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mashed. Remember, don't mash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had a less third fairy. Okay, awesome. Everybody leveled up. And turns out, like, Deimos was betrayed by the dude he summoned. And the Emperor Nero the Hawk has showed up. Okay, now I need to do some shopping. By 7. Go ahead and save. Oh, I can't go this way. No, I didn't want to go in here. I want to go this way. Okay, no more random encounters for the rest of the game. Go to the capital. Get a cutscene here. It's like we need to go to Fenrir to get stuff. Go here. Go to the village. And talk to her. And now our sword is rust proof. And now we're fighting a tentacle.
Yeah.
Our sword proof.
Yeah.
So at this point, like, Corrin's just our heal bot and buff bot. Rotten bread. Oh. Gee, thanks. No, Corrin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ideally, I would have wanted to stay alive for the XP. I don't remember if dead people get EXP. So, for whatever reason, these trees are important. These giant palm trees. Southwest the dragon statue. I don't know if healing will revive people. Corrin is unconscious, that's what I thought. And I don't have any revival waters right now, I don't think. I do. Nice. So now we need to go talk to this dragon encased in stone. Because we want his power. Let's see. So we have to talk to him, then we have to go northwest to the illusion mirror that we went to earlier in the game. And we get something there. And now we gotta go back to the dragon again. So now we got the dragon. Head west of the twin trees. We need to grab 2 items here. One on that side, one on this side. And north of Kita. And then we gotta talk to Undyne, and she tells us how to unseal the dragon's power. Or something like that. No, don't repeat that. Descend to the surface world. Back to Dragon. Head west to Fenrir. Wait, where is Fenrir? Wait, land by the cathedral. I didn't want to come back in here. And then we come here for something, I'm not sure what. And then now we go back to the dragon, but we gotta do some shopping. But I think I'll consolidate in my other trip. But this does give me a chance to do one final save. Let's see. Sell these. I'll buy one more illusion mist just in case. Though I should be fine. Okay. Now we go this way. Go to Fenrir. Then we need to go over this way. For this giant talon thing that's sticking out of Fenrir's back for some reason. Okay, now we need to go over this way. Right? I seem to have gotten myself lost. And near the mansion. There it is. Okay, get a cutscene there where we're like, yeah, this is the end. And then we gotta leave and re-enter the capital for some reason. And, like, we're trying to talk the princess out of joining us, but she's like, nah, I gotta see this through to the end. And then I'm gonna go do a safety save, because basically this is our last chance. Okay, so I didn't need to do that previous save, but, yeah. Okay, so now we're basically at the end. Basically, we need the ultimate armor. But Light Sail's only going to give it to us if we defeat him in battle. So we need to go to the above world, then here. Then he's just like, rawr, defeat me in battle. If you want my power. Because, you know, he's dragon. Ooh, nice crit. Because basically we're in a boss gauntlet now. We gotta do this, and then it automatically go to the final fight of the game. Ah, no. Hit the wrong button. I gotta watch out for that. I can't do that. Oh, Princess, you're too fast.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't know how much HP this has, but I'm pressing the wrong button again. That's what I get for talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. So now he gives us his power and restores our health. And now we have the power to defeat Nero the Hawk. Ooh, I got a strength water too. That's right, you get a strength water from this fight. Everyone levels up. Nice, we're all basically set for the final boss. And after some cutscenes, like, we don't actually go to the final boss, we just cutscene to it. First we fight Nero. Or no, just the Hawk, that's right. Just the Hawk. I'm gonna use the strength water. Max out our agility so we can keep up.
Yeah.
And then just deal damage.
Yeah.
Basically, we just need to keep ourselves topped off and don't die.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hit the wrong button. Hopefully he'll attack so that I don't have to worry about losing a turn. Let's do damage. Okay, no, he didn't do an attack. Come on, Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. We're in a good spot. We've defeated the Hawk. And we got a Sun Mist, which I think restores MP. And all our fairies leveled up. Nero the Hawk appeared.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be really obnoxious and just deal a lot of damage all the time. And I just did that just to be safe, because I don't want to have to do recovery.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh no. This is bad. Oh, this is really bad. He did the one thing he wasn't supposed to do. I hit the wrong button. Revival water. Yeah, it's a death animation. Okay. I'm scared. Yeah, it restores some MP.
Yeah.
I screwed up. Didn't do that.
Yeah.
Trying to play it safe here.
Yeah.
Is that gonna kill? No, okay. Phew. I was a bit worried that I was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I think we're okay right now. I think we're in a good position. No, Henry, you fool. I pressed the wrong button. Unfortunately, Henry can't guard magic. He's useless like that. Come on, Henry. I need you to do something. Okay, phew. I'm a bit scared right now.
Yeah.
Like, we should have this fight. I just need to not do random guards like that, and we'll be fine. Although we're running low on MP, that's a bit scary. Yo, nice. And we get all our fairies leveling up. Oh, that was scary. Thank you. Yeah, that's a GG. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. That went better than I thought it would, honestly. I thought my first run would be like 4.5 hours or something silly. And we did it as a team. We did it together. Good work, everybody. We saved the two worlds. They are now separate again. Basically, it's like a whole thing where the two worlds are kept separated because of if they're together, disaster occurs due to the differences in the fairy world and the human world. Like the different air, I guess. When they mix, it poisons the world or something like that. I don't remember. There's a whole plot. Play the game. It's as good as it looks. And you can guarantee it. And their magic sword. It gets turned into the fairy. Thank you, Tug. And now the fairies have to go back to the fairy world. And we get the great reveal that the princess is actually the daughter of the fairy queen. Undine. But I guess she's also half human, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing the king is actually her father. But... and then her mother is the fairy queen. So she's double royalty. Got our horse back. And those are some flowers. That's right. Okay, I remember earlier on we gave Seago some flowers to forget for a bit. Because like those flowers make you forget for a while. Aww. I love you. She doesn't want to leave Henry. Because life is about having fun. GG's. And now we get the really, really long credits. What's really nice is that they were already in English, so there's no, like, having to futz with those since it's an FMV. It feels nice to speedrun something. It's been a while. I wanted this to work on Mirai for the PC-88 as well, but I don't think I'll have time for that since submissions end next week. And this week's looking pretty busy. Because I'd have to that one I'd have to actually go through and route myself. Whereas this one already had a very solid route implemented. Like, the only thing I could really improve is my own personal execution. You know, save less often, don't die. I mean, I didn't die this run, so that's good. Like, characters died, but I didn't game over. Like, the first run I did, I game over early on, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just start over. Because I was being a little too aggressive with, like, not using my healing items when I should have. But that's on me. And then I also got lost a little bit near the end when I was trying to figure out where the capital was. But that's, like, hardly any time waste, because, like, you're going really fast on the dragon. But I do wish this run had, like, built-in breaks. Because it's just, like, 4 hours of non-stop actions, and it's like all the cutscenes are skippable. Like, the same problem I had with Panzer Dragoon Saga, where there's just no breaks in the game to use the restroom, it just goes. But, like, oh yeah, that's also, it's like some time lost. I stopped to use the restroom. But, I mean, I'm okay with that. I am okay with having to take a break during a run. Because I don't usually run games this long. That's like a new thing for me. Where's the fishing mechanic? They forgot to put it in, unfortunately. Zero 10. I know, there's not even a minecart section. Like, all the best RPGs have minecart sections. Like this feels like these credits feel like the length of a modern movie where they just keep going and going and going because they got to credit 1 million people. But we're almost there. Like, after the credits, there's a little something extra that the translation team added, which I think is just cute. Just basically crediting the people who worked on the fan translation. But yeah, they staked a lot on this game. They really thought it was going to be a big hit. And it ended up being a big flop. Oh yeah, the music's really good in this game. That's like the one thing they got right. And like I said, I like the styling they went for in the graphics. It's very, that has that very mid-90s CG energy that I love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hitomi, amazing hacker for the Saturn. Truly did amazing work. And then our artist who did all the graphical edits and the fonts, and he's just a great guy. And me. They said they wanted us to make dumb photos, so I just like, here's me fresh out of bed. And Arya, fantastic translator. Yubi, wonderful dude. Yubi's doing a lot of work in the